Again, Larson on the inside. Ross Chastain on the outside. We're short track racing in Richmond. Chastain throwing it into turn number 1 high, trying to take the lead away as they come off at 2. And that will be lesson learned for a lot of drivers now. That outside line worked on the start.
Yeah, I think you got to be a little careful on that, Rick, because we don't know how hard these guys are driving. You know, you can really hurt your tires early in this run, so you might want to take off a little bit easy. Maybe that's what Kyle Larson did right there.
Christopher Bell now knows how to run the high side here with all that dirt experience, understanding how to use that higher line.
They're ripping up there also.
Working.
I mean, yeah. If you're a spotter, you got to be paying attention to this, and you got to be letting your driver know if you're back here mid-pack what's going on. I understand if you're in the front, you want to jump up to the top right now, but to get by cars, this is clearly an option.
Man, Christopher Bell easily went around the 4 of Harvick right in front of the screen, right in front of this 47 car. Christopher Bell now trying to pass even more cars on the high side, just in front of the 47 car, just in front of Harvick there at the bottom of the screen. 20 is flying.
Able to get by Dillon. Now it's 3 wide for that position as Christopher Bell in the 20 completes the pass.
So he saw what the 47 was doing, got that information either from his spotter just watching, passed about 4 cars. Now he goes back to the bottom of the racetrack.
Focusing in on the 18 of Kyle Busch. Yes, there are some stripes on the right side. They're Richmond stripes. He got into the turn 3 wall right here.
Yeah, just keep talking about drivers trying to run the higher groove, entered really high, and you know these tires are getting older, and the car is not responding the way as you want it to. It just got up in the wall a little.
One more time around in stage 1. Will Chastain have an issue trying to get around Gilliland, and will Hamlin be able to close the gap down the backstretch for the final time in this stage? Still 2 car lengths separating these two. Hamlin stays a little bit higher, but out of turn 4, Ross Chastain is going to win. That's his 5th stage win this season. Again, Chastain on the inside, Larson on the outside, back to green. And a little wiggle there as Hamlin all over the back bumper of Chastain.
Contact.
Up the racetrack he goes. He caught the 5 just a bit. Hamlin putting a lot of pressure on the 1 of Chastain on that restart. 3 wide behind him. Cole Custer in the 41 on the outside. Chase Elliott in that Napa number 9 in the middle. Saw Brad Keselowski in the 6 make the pass.
Right up front, though, battle for the lead. The 22 of Logano to the outside of the 1. Down the front straightaway, he draws alongside, entering turn 1.
We've seen that outside line work most of the first stage, and now Logano pulls up even with Ross Chastain. Down the backstretch they go.
Seems like early in the run, you can jump to that higher line and make some time.
Logano completes the pass. He's out front here at Richmond.
And how many times have we seen this? The Penske cars show up to Richmond with short run speed. I mean, this has been even before the next gen car, this has been a thing that Penske just always seems to have when we come to Richmond. They can fire off right away on new tires and be quicker than everybody else.
Chastain led 79 laps to start this race. Justin Haley was out front for 1. Now it's Logano.
So you mentioned a pass right here between Blaney and Chastain. Well, this was some pretty interesting action right here. This is just a few laps after the restart. 18 of Kyle Busch down in the corner, 45. Remember, that's Ty Gibbs. Kind of searched for the bottom. The 18 was clearly there in my mind. The 45, I don't know if he thought he was going to get a break or thought he could get the 18 to check up. So then the 45, he goes back down in the corner, and he, you know, hey, I might only be 19, but I'm gonna give you a little shot here. So, hey, man, I felt like I was there. I'm not sure if I'm totally on board with how Ty Gibbs saw that, but I will say the 19-year-old Definitely not taking any slack from a 60-time winner in Kyle Busch. Well, we talk about long green flag runs and what that does for strategy. What it also does is when you have it kind of the handling slipping away or the track position, it feels like quicksand, Rick. You just don't have the time to make the changes. And as expected, here comes the 40. Oh, my goodness. So he not only...
Keep going.
Oh, boy. That
tagged the 19.
He did. A major error by the 47 of Ricky Stenhouse. He drove over the box. Now he's going to try to come back onto pit road this next time. But to your point, Rick, I saw some pretty heavy contact with the 19. Lucky didn't spin the 19 out. Looks like
he might have flattened that left rear tire.
You're right, Rick. You're right.
And I'm sure Blaney's going to be frustrated. Final lap of stage 2. The distance between Logano and Larson, about 6 car lengths, 7 car lengths. It's growing down the backstretch for the final time in this stage. Logano looking for his 3rd stage win of the year, and he's going to grab it. A playoff point, and Logano wins stage 2. The fight between these two for position. Quite a few are field approaching the Geico restart zone. Larson, Logano making up row 1. And stage 3 underway. We'll see if Logano can make that high line work.
He's done it on multiple restarts. Not this time, though. See if he drives on the outside of Larson into 3. He's trying to, but Larson's got too much speed. Oh, they're wrecking behind.
18 goes around.
The Ross Chastain spins as well with contact from Jones in the 43.
Get rolling.
And you see the 20 sitting right behind the 1. He's thinking, jackpot, back on the lead lap.
Yep.
Just like
perfect.
we planned it.
Yeah.
At the expense of their teammate. But yes, he's going to come to pit road, get 4 new shoes.
Well, and you talk about, you know, what do you study for races? Well, in the spring, the yellows we saw were at this point. It was the start of the final stage. Like, everybody was a little amped up, maybe, Junior, and, you know, less kind of give and take because you know this thing could run green. So
Rear's a little scraped up, too, Phil.
Man.
Yeah, big damage for Eric Jones.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, he's got a broken toe link or some kind of issue with the right front suspension. So the 1 car goes down in the corner, and there's contact in the left rear quarter panel, the 18 of Kyle Busch. Kyle goes around. Here comes the 43 as Ross tries to slow down, make contact with the left rear Ross's car. Little contact for the 19 as well up there, guys.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Damn, pretty hard contact into that left rear for the 2nd time for the 19. He was hit earlier by the 47 who missed pit road. And right here, it's hard to see in the smoke, but you are right. We'll see if the 19, with so few cars on the lead lap, I imagine Truex would come down to pit road and at least check it out. Riding on board, this would be a good look.
Next slide, you in the 42. Still inside, even with. Back top 3. Top 3, watch the 18 here. Check, get in. You're clear.
So the 42's on the inside. At least Ross Ross believes that the 42 car is down there. Ty Dillon as they go down the corner. So Ross goes into the corner aiming for the middle of the racetrack. And I don't think that Kyle Busch considered they were 3 wide. I don't think Kyle Busch thought that 3 wide was happening. Just a lot of different perspectives or opinions about what was going on in that corner, and they all went down in there and a lot of contact.
You mentioned Ty Dillon. He's having really good runs today. He's running 11th.
Yeah. Can he get there? Not quite.
To the outside he goes for the lead. Harvick.
22 clears him, though, in the middle of the corner. Harvick has another run off the turn 2 down the back straightaway. Going to go to the inside. He's going to look there a little bit. This will be a tough pass for him on the inside, and he knows that. He'd rather try to get to the outside of the 22.
Yeah, when he entered 1, he had a shot to go the inside. Didn't even try it. Now he's going to push it. Last time through there, he didn't even try this, but now, as Logano's up the track, he's going to get pinched off by Logano. Just can't put the throttle down. Logano with an advantage down the back.
He's changing where Logano has to run, though, by putting the pressure on him. While they're doing that, Chris Buescher closes the gap even more.
Logano is more than happy to let Kevin Harvick sit on that inside and work his tires. Now he's back to the bottom of the racetrack. Harvick to the top. Here he comes, the 4 car on the outside. He's there.
Big run by Harvick down the backstretch. Can he clear the 22?
That's the spot he wanted the entire time. Now he's going to pinch Logano off. Oh, look at the 47. He's got newer tires. He's going to get into it, but not a factor.
And Harvick's out front. The crowd on their feet roaring as they see Happy Harvick in front here at Richmond. Road now, the 11 of Denny Hamlin giving up the lead, and on pit road, the 20 of Christopher Bell also has come to pit road. Parker.
Right, as we see these Joe Gibbs racing cars finally hit pit road here, led by Christopher Bell and Denny Hamlin. 4 tires for Christopher Bell, and this is not his last set of stickers. He will still have another set of stickers after this, Dave.
Hamlin's car was too tight on that run. We'll see where he cycles in and what he can do with 11-lap pressure tires. That was a little slow right there. That won't help.
Yeah, absolutely. Great heads up by the driver and by the tire carrier to signal to Denny to not leave. And was that easily left with a looked like the left front wheel nut off.
Things heating up front. You're watching NASCAR Cup Series racing presented by Toyota. Chris Buescher putting the pressure on Kevin Harvick now as he runs just within 0.3 of a second of race leader Harvick. And now so much traffic that they've got to deal with.
And that's been an advantage for Chris so far. And Harvick, you know, Harvick's had a little trouble getting through the traffic, but Chris was able to make that work for him, but not able to take the lead. That was so frustrating watching him getting hung up on lap traffic there.
Fresher tires for the 5 of Larson, not on the same lap right now. So Larson's trying to unlap himself. That's why you're seeing the 5 close the gap on the 17. Now, no cars between the 4 and the 17.
Harvick is so disciplined. He's not going to make any mistakes. Watching him run the bottom of this racetrack to perfection, putting that left front tire right on the white line, right on the yellow line. A little bit of grip on that little yellow paint there. Keep the car turning, keep it rotating.
The 20 within striking distance. Now, 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. Kevin Harvick, no traffic.
Coming hard.
The 20 has closed the gap. He's within 5 car lengths of Kevin Harvick as they come to the final turn. Bell, just not enough time. Kevin Harvick is going to win at Richmond. He goes back to back.
Yeah, boys, great job. Great job.
60 career wins for Kevin Harvick. As you see Bell come up behind him, he was just that close. But that 60 career wins ties him with Kyle Busch for 9th all time.
Finally got us one of this joint. I appreciate it. Yeah, great job, guys. Way to adjust on that thing from the beginning.
You said it.
We go forever without winning, then you win 2 in a row.